Hello, my emerging technology is VR, or virtual reality. The thing about VR is, it was coined around 1980, but it's been around, or at least the ideas of VR have been around since the 1800s. VR. The description of it is actually quite difficult, because it depends on if you're talking about the actual sets that you use to connect to the virtual reality, or if you're actually talking about the virtual worlds that people have created nowadays. These virtual worlds can range from anything like VR chat or just average movie viewings that have started to spring up in certain internet sites. There are also apps for YouTube that are VR. There are Google apps called Google Cardboard that it let you experience different things just with little cheap sets like this one and your phone. I think that it is an amazing technology and deserves more attention and more time for development and also education. There is no specific location where VR headsets can be used or could be used. It's mostly where they shouldn't be used. Pause. Locations where they shouldn't be used are in a submarine, where there are tight spaces, in any tight room, on the roof, in a hallway with other people, driving a car, or, my favorite, swimming. Because why? Virtual reality has many uses. Some can include education, where teachers are now able to make a virtual classroom where people from all over the world can join together and learn. This would also give them the ability to learn and mess with different technologies of their own. Set if they were in a computer class and they needed to take apart a computer to learn about it, they could without any risk to an actual computer or breaking anything. Other uses would be that of gaming, where they are currently making many different types of games and many different types of gaming virtual reality sets. There are games such as Doom has come out on virtual reality. Look, I have re-recorded this thing 4 times and I'm getting sick of it. The uses for this are education, gaming, and many other ideas that you can come up with. This thing is literally butter, and however you want to spread it, it works.
3, 2, 1.
The effects on our society today from using virtual reality is that of people being able to come together from all over the world, to join together to watch movies, to talk, to have fun, to discuss different political views, to game, to see each other from around the world. It's literally one of the most innovative forms of social media that isn't even considered social media. And that's what I think about it. A disadvantage to virtual reality, though, would probably be that of losing communication with the outside world, and if you go and you get too attached to virtual reality, not talking to anyone who's actually maybe next door, not getting a girlfriend. Basically, if you become a loser because of this, it's your own fault, so don't come crying to me. Morton Heelig, in 1956, is known as the founder of this due to the fact that it was the first to come up with the idea for having people have a deeper experience for their movie, to jump into the movie per se. He did this by having a head-mounted device that it would play a video and be a single person device. He also added different sensors to the hands, such as glove sensors, and by that time the U.S. government had started to come up with the ideas. A computer technologist needs just to know how to install a basic program to their computer so that you can not physically sometimes, but it at least through Bluetooth connect their device to their computer, then be able to know what exactly they're doing with their device so that they can access the virtual reality properly. This can be through virtual reality gloves, controllers, anything. At that point, it comes down to what they're doing with the virtual reality set. If they're talking to people, they just need to know how whatever program that they're using works. And if they're playing a game, you need to just know how to properly function the VR in the game. It's not really an education-based thing, it's more trial and error.
Good.
Alright. The hardware and software you would need are that of the actual VR system, which would be your optical device and whatever your sensors or controllers you have to manipulate the virtual world. Once you have those, you need the proper cords or cables and connection to actually jump into whatever app you downloaded. Jarvis, shut up. Whatever your connection to whatever your app that you downloaded to your device, say your phone or your computer. This can be done through either a Bluetooth setup with a Bluetooth box that connects to your computer that you attach to your hip, or by a very long cord. Virtual reality has had an effect on the IT business, as in due to the fact that it has been creating jobs for people who are programming the virtual reality simulations and virtual reality games. It also is employing people who are working on and improving virtual reality. Commerce is changed due to the fact that it is allowing people to not just talk face to face, but also see what they're actually buying in a 3D form. The workforce has been impacted by virtual reality through the fact that they are getting better training through it, being able to learn about what they're doing, but also it is creating jobs for people who are building these virtual reality machines and improving upon them. The impact of virtual reality, or the potential impact. It is currently, and hopefully into the future, virtual reality it will become an even bigger success and bring us into an age of an actual complete virtual world. Something that you could see out of an anime. This is my hope for virtual reality, due to the fact that I think that it would bring people closer together and, well, be extremely cool.
3, 2, 1.
In conclusion, I believe that virtual reality is going to be a driving force in the future and allow us to not only boldly go where no one has gone before, but also to places that people have gone before, and even explore the past, the present, in more detail, and the future.